So getting sex, once you get that, that leads you to the internal confidence that you can get a mate. And then from there, you no longer want just sex. Now you seek intimacy. Okay. A lot of these guys who are addicted to whores are like, why don't you just pay for it? Just pay for your sex, bro. It's just far more effective, far more financial. Shut up, loser. Okay. Because that's what you are. And I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you straight to your face. Okay. You're a fucking loser. You are a loser. Okay. There is no self-respecting, amazing, confident, mentally healthy guy that is consistently using prostitutes and escorts to satisfy themselves. That is the behavior of a loser, and we must call a spade if we're going to get anywhere. Period. You're a man. There's no need for me to sit here and baby you. You need to snap out of that, okay? If I saw somebody shooting heroin into their arm consistently, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, man, listen, I was kind of thinking that maybe you shouldn't do that. Like, hey, listen, bro, you're a fucking drug addict and you need to stop shooting heroin into your fucking arm or you're going to fucking die. And they're probably going to cut your arm off in the process. Which one is going to snap you out of it more? A loving like, hey, listen, can we just sit down? I wanted to talk to you about something. No, absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not. And then the last part is here, find, mate, be happy, procreate, die. Okay. This is the natural order of things. Right? So men in this world, they typically get stuck at one of these steps. Okay. And there are a lot of problems that can come along the way. All right. So looking here, the healthiest way and the most sustainable way for you to get girls is to develop a system that you can actually rely on that is organic, either it be through dating apps, pitching girls, cold pitching through Instagram, walking up to girls, social circle, your church, your mosque, your synagogue, whatever your deity of choice is, wherever you know you can consistently go get girls. Ideally, you need to develop your game to the situation that you are able to talk to girls anywhere, anytime, any place, and you know you have a shot at the title if she's open and willing, right? And that's the level of mastery you're only going to achieve through coaching. You're not going to figure it out on your own, because if you figure it out on your own, you would have figured it out on your own. Yeah, and here you are. So get your head out your. If you need coaching, hit me up. I got you. Anyways, problem is some guys they divert the natural process. Okay, they divert the natural process, and they can divert it in many ways. Okay. And it all starts at the core issue here. It's at the very front of the core issue that it starts. Okay. So they use porn. Okay. And then they simulate sex in their mind. And this is how they satisfy their needs, their biological need for getting sex. But the thing is, if you divert from the natural process, then you're just stuck here. And when you do what's against nature, you're going to suffer and you're going to die. Okay? You cannot go against nature. Nature always wins. You solve your problem or suffer. Period. Write it down right now, everywhere. As a man, you are a problem solver. So you solve the immediate problems you have or you suffer. If you cannot solve your problem, you go find a man who has solved the problem, the exact problem that you have, and you go learn from him. Okay? I'll give you an example. If you don't want to go bald, right? Find a guy who has beat baldness, like me. if you want to get a guy in your life who's going to teach you about women, are you going to go to a guy that's constantly on the internet? Oh, women ain't shit. All women are hoes. You know, they're all going to cheat on you and they're all going to ruin your life. And, you know, they're all useless and blah, 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 blah. What a source of joy that person is. And those content creators are fucking everywhere. Or are you going to find a guy that's happy, living the life that you want to live, who has an abundance of women, loves women, has women around him all around the world, and learn from that guy? Okay. Find the guy who has what you want. So that is the step of a problem of solving. Okay. Now, a lot of men have too much ego. A lot of men have too much pride to think they can solve everything on your own. You can't, because if you could solve it out, you would. But here you are with the same fucking problem for multiple years thinking, no, this is my year. This is my year. I'm going to figure it out this year for sure. This is the year. This is your no, it's not your year. Okay. Because if it's your year, you'd be winning. So identify your problem that you have. Find a man who has solved the problem that you have had. Don't read his book. Don't watch a video course. You need interactive coaching. The guy needs to talk to you. He needs to see you. He needs to summarize who you are as an individual and tell you, hey, bro, you're fat. Hey, bro, you're weird. Hey, bro, you're hygiene. You stink. You smell like a bag of onions. Hey, bro, you're creepy. Hey, the way you're talking, the way you're texting is terrible. Okay. I coached a guy in Thailand recently. Love the guy. God bless him. I didn't, because he told me he slept with like 60 plus girls. So I was like, okay, this guy has some kind of game. I was like, let me see, because I got him like 800 matches on Bumble, right? I was like, let me just see what you're texting these girls. This guy is texting the girls, hi, how are you? I'm looking for casual sex.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm looking for casual sex.